guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. I know I was smiling in the beginning of this intro, but I just wanted to look pretty for y'all. But today's video is going to be a little bit in a serious note. This is a trigger warning for anyone who's dealt with sexual assault. Unfortunately, I've dealt with my fair share of sexual assault, and today I just thought that I would share this with you guys, and hopefully maybe someone out there will learn from my mistakes and, you know, just don't do what I did. And I honestly genuinely feel like I have learned from this mistake that I made, and it led to me getting sexually assaulted. This just to say that it's okay to say no to people, and like, just don't be afraid to offend anyone. Even then, like, I do think, and I'm pretty sure I remember I said no to this person. But anyways, so I'm just gonna start off by giving like a little backstory to this story. But first things first, I'm gonna take a shot of Hennessy to help me relax, because homegirl is struggling to tell a story right now. A little bit of Henny and some Gatorade Zero. And sorry if you hear like a squeaky sound. I'm in a hotel room right now, and I'm on the bottom floor, and there's people on top of me. So anyways, yeah, they've been like so noisy like all day. I got here around 3, and since 3 o'clock their footsteps are like so loud. So okay, did you hear that? Yeah, I like the top floor better, honestly. Except I brought a whole bunch of shit with me, and it's just like, it was better to be on the bottom floor, because then I didn't have to deal with like carrying the shit upstairs. But yeah, anyways, cheers you guys. Did you see the Gatorade falling on my shirt? One more. I can do it. You guys, don't get me wrong, I love Henny, okay? It's just sometimes, it gives me, it literally gives me like goosebumps. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and start now. This was a year after I graduated high school. I had just gotten out of a toxic relationship with my toxic boyfriend. Basically, I was just like single for the first time in like 4.5 years. I just out of nowhere had the liberty to do anything I wanted to do. And so there's this boy who, he was actually one of my first boyfriends I ever had. It was like a boyfriend type of thing. Okay, so I met him at the mall back home. Back home means like LA area, because I'm currently living in San Diego, but back home is LA. So yeah, I was at the mall, and I met him there with my best friend back then. And yeah, like from the get-go, from our first date when we met, like the first thing we did was make out, you know? That was freshman little me making out with boys at the freaking movie theater. Which, don't be doing that, y'all, because them boys are gonna think that you're easy. Because I think this is what the guy was like thinking about me or something. But anyways, yeah, so he was my boyfriend for like not even a month, and it was like one of those like on the phone relationships, because we met at the mall, and he used to go to school in like Montebello, and I went to school in like, I lived in, I don't know if you know where this is, but it's called Rosemead. So he hit me up. He was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey, how you doing? And like, we were all chatting and stuff like that. And randomly he invited me out to go clubbing with him, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go clubbing with you, because I'd never gone clubbing. I was like 19. I've always wanted to go clubbing, and I was like, why not? I mean, obviously I couldn't drink, but it was like an 18 and up club, so we can just go and like hang out and stuff. Wait, I felt like I could trust this guy because obviously he was like my ex-boyfriend, and we were like friends on Facebook and stuff like that. And he was like, literally, he went to a freaking Catholic school, so like, I don't you think boys from Catholics, actually no, yeah, there's been a lot of Christian boys in my life, which I'm not one to judge, but yeah, there's been a lot of Christian boys in my life that they're kind of like the same as this guy, kind of like fuck boys and stuff like that. So yeah, don't be fooled by a Christian boy. A Christian boy could be a fuck boy too. He'd be messing with your feelings. Like, not every Christian follows all the rules, okay? Okay, so yeah, so I ended up going to the club with him, and when he came to pick me up, he showed up with 2 other friends, and I was like, oh cool, I'm going with you for your boys night. No, I thought it was weird that it was like 3 guys, but you know, I couldn't do anything. I wasn't gonna say anything. Plus, I still was down to go to the club. So we went to this club in like Hollywood, and I was so excited. Hollywood, woo! I was so excited for the club. And I just remember we went and we were like inside the club, and we like sat down and eventually started dancing. And then like the night went by super fast, and eventually we left. Yeah, after we left, we went somewhere to park and they smoked weed. And then the guy that invited me to go clubbing, we're gonna call him Marco. Marco dropped off his friends like at one of the friends' house, and then it was like time for him to like drop me off at my house. And then he like went and parked somewhere, and he was like, yeah, I just want to talk and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, okay, sure. And so we went and we parked somewhere, and we were like on the street, and basically like we went there, and he was like all talking to me and stuff like that, being all sweet and cute and stuff. And I was like, so cute, he likes me. And so then I don't know, he like said like, oh, you know, you want to go to the back? Before this, I've never been in the back with nobody in their car, okay? So I was just like, I don't really think so. I kind of just need to go home. Like, I think it's pretty damn late if you ask me. It was like already like midnight by this time. And honestly, no, I'm gonna say it's like around 1:30 or 2 by this time. And we were parked out there, and he was just like, yeah, like, do you wanna like have sex? And I was like, no, like, I don't really want to do that. Like, is this why you asked me to go out with you? Like, did you just like automatically expect that I was gonna have sex with you? Like, I'm not like that. Like, I don't just have sex with everybody, you know? And he was just like really expecting me to have sex with him. Like, he was just like honestly like begging me to have sex. He's like, please, come on, come on, I've been waiting all night, and I was looking forward to having sex with you. When I was like, no. And I was just like, I want to go home. Like, can you take me home? And he was just like very insistent and very pushing. He was like, no, come on, like let's please, come on, let's go have sex just like really fast. And I was just like, no. And then like it just went on and on and on. Like, he just kept asking me to do that with him, and I felt very uncomfortable, but the camera's about to die. Anyways, I felt very uncomfortable, and I felt like he wasn't gonna give up, and he wasn't gonna take me home until I did have sex with him. And so yeah, I just kind of felt like there was no other choice than to have sex with him, and so I did. I had sex with him. I went back there, and yeah, he just like, we started kissing, and then he went for it, and I was just waiting for it to end basically the whole time. And I felt so like, I don't know, like my heart was being like broken. Obviously I didn't have like a full-on crush on him or anything. Like, I just thought he was cute. He was like my ex-boyfriend. Like, you know, we just went out clubbing. We were like homeboy and homegirl. Obviously we were like kissing and holding hands all day, but like I wasn't trying to have sex with him. Like, maybe like if he would have taken me out freaking to dinner first, shoot. But yeah, and it was like around 4 in the morning, and he took me home after. Oh, we also got pulled over by the cops. I really can't remember all the deets, but yeah, we did. And that was kind of funny because he was having sex with me and forced me to have sex with him. And yeah, so when he dropped me off at home, I didn't have no key to my house, and all I did was I knew for sure that the door in my, like, the side of my house was unlocked, and so I just like unlocked it, and I went to the backyard, and I sat in the backyard, and I literally just like broke down and started to cry because I was like so hurt and just like felt so used, that someone that I thought I could trust, like I couldn't, and like he like forced me to have sex with him basically. Like, I just really felt like I couldn't say no to him. Like, if I kept saying no, and he kept begging, and like he was my only way home, like, you know. And so yeah, I just wept and I cried, and I just like, I felt so gross and I felt so dirty. Like, I just felt like, I don't know, like I was just a piece of trash. And I just kept calling my sister and calling my sister, and she eventually just let me in. And I don't think I ever even told her that that's what happened that night. And yeah, it's just like a sad story to tell, but honestly it's also a learning experience. Like, never go freaking clubbing with some guy like you met like a long time ago when he was your boyfriend, but like now he's an ass. Like, and then like after that, like he would be like texting me and stuff, acting like everything was all right. Like, he'd be like, hey, what you doing? Like, you know how like fuckboys, they put WYD, like, what are you doing? Like, they don't even put the whole ass word, like the whole thing. Like, they just put WYD, like, what are you doing? So literally that's what he would do. And I don't know. And then he like tried asking me on more dates, and I was like, no. Like, homeboy forced me to have sex. Like he would not say, like he would not take no for an answer. And I just want you guys to learn from this, and like, yeah, just don't go alone without some girlfriends. Like, just don't do it. Learn from my experience. Like, trust your instinct, put your foot down. I think, like, now that I think about it, I should have ran out the car. I had my phone on me. Like, I could have found a way home. Back then there was no Uber though, so I don't know how I would have got home. But moral of the story is, don't trust any guy like that you don't know. Like, don't trust any guy that you don't know what like his intentions are and stuff like that, because I don't know how I put myself in that situation, and I felt so. Okay, I'm back. Just in case, FYI, the camera died, just in case I'm in a different angle. But yeah, where was I? I was saying that more of the story is, learn from what I did wrong. Was trust a guy that I didn't really know, that I thought I knew, I didn't really know, you know? Put your foot down, girl, and don't be afraid to speak up, because like, I felt like I couldn't, and I'm honestly that type of person that just like has fear of speaking up, has fear of like standing up for herself, and I just want to know that it's okay to do that. Like, it's okay to say no, it's okay to like yell and run for help, like, you know, just like be careful out there and be careful who you can trust, because you never know, like any guy could like try and like take advantage of you, and you really never expect it until it happens. Well, thank you for listening, you guys, and I just want to say that I love you guys, even though there are not that many of y'all. I still love you guys, and I just ask that you guys like this video and comment down below like any videos you want to see from me. I have so many ideas, I just don't know if you guys would even want to see them. And so yeah, just give me some input. Let me know if you like story time and stuff like this, where I talk about like real life problems and stuff. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe down below or wherever the subscribe button is. Click that bell button so that whenever I post a new video, it notificates you, it like reminds you, whatever. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, a good week, a good month, some good night's sleep, whatever. And yeah, bye.